How's it going, everybody? Today I'm in the fish room and I'm just going to be going over everything that has and hasn't worked for me as somebody who's been trying to turn the aquarium hobby into something more serious. So over the past month or two, sales have been pretty good. I've been selling on the Band app, eBay has been very good, and Aquabid, all three of those. And what I've kind of learned from selling on all three of those is Band is very competitive. There's a lot of very good fish suppliers on there, so I have to lower my prices just to compete. But on eBay and Aquabid, I can kind of up the prices a little bit, if that makes sense. They just don't see as many of those fish. So I've been really boosting every single fish I have on all three of those, and it seemed to increase my sales quite a bit. And as weird as it sounds, my best selling item in the fish room has been just literally these cherry shrimp. I sell them for $1 a piece on eBay, and as soon as I post them, I'm pretty much sold out. I mean, I've sold thousands of these. They've been just honestly something breeding by themselves in the fish room, and I'm really trying to get these in every single tank with all different colors. Oh, and one more thing I'd like to say about this tank is it's like the perfect breeding for profit scenario. You can see what's going on here is I actually have waving musters in here. The male is in the cave right now. We're not going to be able to see him, but they just spawned, leaving me about 40. Let's see. We're not going to be able to focus on them, but there's about 40 baby waving musters in there right now. I have green beans in there. I pretty much constantly keep green beans, and I add rapashi, and I seem to get pretty good success with the babies. But yeah, if you guys are trying to set up a little rack at home, just get even a 20-gallon and a 40-gallon. You could breed shrimp in both tanks and grow out your baby plecos in the 40-gallon and have a pair of something like waving musters, maybe peppermints, anything, probably bristlenose to start out with. They've been the most profitable for me. Alright, and this is my little puffer tank. These really have turned into my wife's puffer fish, and she even named them Nugget and Flipper. What I want to talk about these guys is it ends up being a problem having fish like this in the fish room. I end up wasting a whole tank when I mean, it doesn't seem like a limited amount. I have 30 tanks in here, but I struggle to have enough grow out space for plecos, so I really need to get rid of tanks that have hardly anything in it. Like I have some tanks with just a couple guppies, just things like that. I need to really start focusing on getting tanks empty and getting better breeding for profit fish, I would say. It's probably been my biggest problem so far. But these are like little water puppies. It'd be really hard to get rid of these. I might try to put them in a tank in the living room or something. They're awesome little fish. These are spotted Congo puffers, if anyone wanted to know. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this guy very well at all. Or actually, it looks like it's a female. But these are L04 Angelicus Plecos. I got them for a great price, and I really thought they're going to sell out quickly, but I have not been able to sell these. So if any of you guys are interested in these, they're gorgeous, about 5 inches. They're available. I have 6 of them. I can do attempted pairs. The males have been trapping. So if anybody's interested in these, just send me a message through my email. I'll have it down in the description, or they're up on the website also right now. But yeah, these are gorgeous. I would keep them, but I just need tank space right now. That's the big problem. Alright, here's a pretty bare tank right now, but anyways, you can see how many just shrimp in here. Just so many red shrimp. All these are always for sale. They never stop basically selling on eBay. It's crazy. And I also have a pair of peppermint plecos. They've been trying to spawn lately. I've sold the 2 other pairs I had in this tank. This pair is available. Yet again, send me a message. We can figure something out. Love to get you guys some fish. But these really are some great bristlenose. The only reason I'm selling these, because if we come over here, I have 3 pairs in here that I already have to pair out into different tanks, and they have been spawning like crazy. So that's the only reason I'm selling my old group. I got a very good deal on these. And something that's exciting is I've had this group for a while, but I'm seeing some very good growth out of these right now. They're the L397 AA grade. They come from Plecos Ceramics. I got them before everything started to go down over there. Unfortunately, they lost their facility over there, so I don't think they've gotten these back up yet. There are some gorgeous Plecos. I'm hoping to breed them in the future. But yeah, these are the L397 AA grades. Probably the best looking fish in the fish room. All right, this is one of the tanks that has not been producing well for me. I have a nice pair of Longfin Superheads. Actually, I have 2 females in here right now. I tried to add in another female. Maybe it enticed the original pair to spawn more, but it just hasn't. I've had this pair for over a year. They just don't spawn consistently for me. I haven't gotten a spawn in probably 3 months. I mean, you can see some fry in here. These are just getting about the sellable size, but yeah, these just have not been producing quick enough for me. If anyone has any tricks that they use to get stubborn Plecos to spawn, definitely drop it down in the comments. I need some advice with these ones. But anyways, I just sold out of their babies that I actually had born in the fish room about a year ago, but a local store to me wanted some adult Longfin Superheads, so I sold to him. That went very well. He was very happy. So that is one of the few things, I guess, that has gone well from these Superheads. Here is my tank of L134 Leopard Frog Plecos that I just got in probably a couple weeks ago. They're up for sale now. I've sold one to somebody locally. They've been a good fish in the fish room. I've had them before in here. Always tend to sell very well. They're just a very good looking Pleco for the price. And the tank right next to them is my L397 tank. I'm actually holding on to these to try to breed them. You can see the split cave here. I put a rubber band around it. Didn't end up well, so I didn't take that out, fix it. But anyways, you can see the size on these. I'm not sure if they're close to breeding age or anything. I'm starting to see a little of the hair growth on this male that's been in the cave, but I'm not too sure I'm gonna get a spawn soon. But even while I'm waiting for these to grow out, you can see the mass amount of yellow shrimp. I am on well water, so these shrimp just breed like crazy. All of these are for sale also. I get very good prices on them just because I can produce so many of them. So if you're looking for Plecos or shrimp, I might have them for you. But yeah, these things are gorgeous. One of my favorite Plecos, L397s. Now this is an exciting tank right here. Let's see if I can get you some footage of these. These are the L174 Leopard Zebra Plecos. They are a very good looking Pleco. They're similar to the Zebra Pleco, but they don't have the continuous lines. They're spotted. You can kind of see here a little bit, this little guy. I have them at 1.5 inches and 1 inch, and these are also the smallest hypensistrus Pleco. So they max out at around 2.5 inches, I believe. So if you're using a smaller tank and you want to give a shot at hypensistrus, these are them for you. These are all up for sale. I don't plan on keeping these as of right now. Alright, and this might be the most exciting tank in the whole fish room. This has my adult pair of Longfin Snow Whites that I grew out myself. The original 6 babies I bought were from Pleco Ceramics. They have some gorgeous Plecos. You can also see I'm breeding plenty of orange shrimp in here. And I guess I have snails. Snails have always been a problem for me in the fish room, but the females hiding back here, they're definitely mature. Now I'm just waiting for their first spawn. So I hope that happens soon. And let's go to this tank down here. Is the L397s. I just sold the last 8 I have today, actually, so these have been a very good seller in the fish room. I've brought them in multiple times, so I'll probably get these in at some point again. They've just worked out very well for me. Alright, this tank used to be just my Blue Dream tank. These Blue Dreams are amazing. They came from LRB Aquatics. He is probably one of the better shrimp breeders out there. His shrimp are awesome. I mean, I hardly have to cull out of this tank. But just recently I flipped on my auto water change system because I've noticed shrimp have been breeding better for me when I have Plecos in the tank with them. So I added my batch of baby peppermint Plecos I got, and you can kind of see them roaming around in here. It's pretty cool. Let's see, there's one back there also, and let's see this guy. See, when they're babies, they look like the L183s. They still have the white stripe on their back fin, but that will go away when they are more mature. But still some gorgeous looking Plecos. And hopefully those will be available here in probably 2 months. I like to get them pretty decent size before I sell them, usually 1.5 inches. Alright. And this tank right here is pretty cool. I have a amazing pair of Superheads. There's 0 brown on them in here. They haven't bred yet, but that will be very exciting when they do. I've just been having problems with superheads in my fish room, it seems. They just don't like to breed for me, but anyways, I also have a pair of blue koi snakeskin guppies in here. This is my older male, but you can still see the blue head on him. Let's see the female. Some of my favorite guppies I have right now. They're pretty new in the fish room. You can see this is their oldest fry. They're getting to be that size. So if anyone wants something like this, hopefully I can get that to you guys here in a couple months. I just want to build up a good sized colony before I get rid of any. In this tank, one more tank down, if I can get down here. I have like hardly any space in this fish room, but it's worked out good for me. Anyways, in here I have C005 Corridoras. They're not too common. Let's see if any of them are colored up right now. Nope, and they're all hiding. But anyways, when these get all colored up, they are gorgeous. I also had a pair of Keeley fish in here. Let's see if I can find both of them. Here's the female, and if I can find the male, he is also just spectacular looking, but I'm not sure where he's at right now. Anyways, I haven't gotten them to lay any eggs. I haven't really tried, although. So, if anyone wants these Corys, I would sell them. They're not cheap, I'll put it that way, but I was just thinking about keeping them and trying to breed them, possibly. I just feel like they'd need a bigger tank. They're in a 20-gallon right now, and there's 6 pairs in there. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. That's pretty much everything that's going on with my fish room right now here at Dar's Aquatics. You see my little banner I got there. And, but yeah, I'm just starting making YouTube videos. I don't really know what I'm doing yet, so I'm hoping I can get the quality better for you guys. But anyways, appreciate you for watching, and subscribe and drop a comment down below.